Hey guys, Assalamualaikum, hello, hi, and once again welcome back to Cooking is Fun with Firdaus and wishing you all my viewers a very happy Merry Christmas to you all. And coming back to Christmas, let me just tell you that I have a very beautiful and a sweet memory from my childhood is that we used to enjoy a lot of cakes during Christmas time. Yes, of course, plum cake and a lot of other cakes are there which we enjoy, but there was one other cake which I wanted to tell you all is about Japanese cake. Yes, this Japanese cake was sold in a popular bakery back home in Chennai called Meringue, and also it's available throughout Tamil Nadu. And this cake was so famous, we used to go there every week just to try out this cake, and we cannot resist ourselves from having a bite from it. So this recipe I tried like 3-4 times. I was hunting this recipe from past 3-4 months, and once I got this recipe I started testing myself 3 to 4 times, and once I'm sure that this is the perfect recipe, here you go, I'm sharing it with you all. So this is also called almond meringue disc or torte, but what we know is the number Japanese cake. நம்ம சென்னை மெக்ரோனெட் பேக்கரியில் ரொம்ப இஷ்டமாக சாப்பிட்டுட்டு இருந்த எல்லாருக்கும் டெடிகேட் பண்ணுற இது ஜாப்பனீஸ் கேக். Sorry for my Tamil, but this is what I wanted to say from the bottom of my heart. So here you go, try this recipe, and it's super simple, super easy. Any one of you, anybody can do it. Okay, so let's get started with the recipe, guys. Okay, to start with the recipe, we need 2 egg whites room temperature, okay? And we are going to first whisk these eggs until they turn slightly frothy. Once they turn frothy, we are just going to add half teaspoon of vinegar or lemon extract or cream of tartar to it, and then keep whisking it. As you keep whisking it, once it turns nice frothy and thick, then you'll add the sugar to it until it reaches to a soft consistency, like soft peaks consistency. So this is half cup of sugar with 2 egg whites and half teaspoon of vinegar. Then I'm going to just swift 4 teaspoon of corn flour and 1 cup of almond flour to it. So now I'm going to mix all this together. If you want, you can add another half cup of icing sugar to it to make it a little more sweeter, but I'm not going to add it because I feel this sweet is more than enough for my discs. So I'm just going to, using cut and fold method, I'm just going to mix them well until it is into a nice flowy consistency. Don't worry, we are not making macaroons, so no need to worry about the consistency. So just keep going, just keep using your spatula, in a cut and fold method, and then you will reach to a nice flowy consistency. Then pour this into a piping bag using a round tip nozzle onto a baking sheet. You just need to form discs over the baking sheet, and it's up to you. You want to form bigger discs, you want to form smaller discs, it's up to you. You can decide on your radius, and then you can just form these discs. Give a tap gently, and then you just need to slightly, using your scrapers, the tip which is over there, you just need to slightly make it a little bit soften the tips, and then you can bake these at 160 degrees Celsius for 40 minutes or until they are nice, crispy and little bit brownish in color. Once this is done, you are gonna move on to your filling. Now filling is something which is of your choice that you can do, but what I wanted to do is I want to make egg yolk filling with butter and coffee flavor. So here you go, I have taken 6 egg yolks, and I'm going to add 1 cup of sugar to it, and I'm going to just in a double boiler, I'm going to whisk until the rawness of the egg, the smell of the egg is gone, and also the sugar dissolves completely. Once the sugar dissolves completely, I'm going to remove off from the double boiler and start whisking in the eggs until it is nice creamy in texture. So once I reach the creamy texture, what I will do is I'll start adding in my room temperature butter. This is around 200 grams of room temperature butter. I'm just going to start adding it little by little as I'm whisking it, and here I'll be adding coffee essence. So this is the coffee essence which I'm using along with the brew coffee. I'm using instant brew coffee, but you can use any instant coffee which you wanted to, and then whisk it until you get nice fluffy and creamy coffee buttercream ready for you. Okay, so set this aside in the refrigerator for like 20 minutes. So once the discs are ready, take them out, remove them from the oven and let them cool down completely. Once they cool down, they'll be easily coming off your baking sheets and you can see wonderful and beautiful almond discs are ready for your Japonaise cake. Okay, I'm just going to pair them up and set it aside. Meanwhile, I'm just going to roast few almond flakes. These are like for garnishing and also for filling inside to give a crunchy flavor, buttercream. And also I'm going to roast a half cup of almond meal until it is slightly brown and set it aside to cool down. And now once everything is ready, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pipe in my buttercream to do the filling to my meringue discs. Now on the top side of the meringue disc, we are going to do the filling. The bottom is going to be the outer part for our cake. So what we are going to do is on the top side, you are going to give the filling to it and then you can sprinkle some almond flakes, the roasted almond flakes, and close the disc above it. Again, facing the bottom side should be on the top, and then you just close it. Now dust this into the almond meal which you have roasted well, so that all the sides are equally and nicely covered with the almond meal. So each torte needs to be done in the same way, and refrigerate this at least 2 to 3 hours before you serve them. And there you go, your delicious and yummylicious Japanese cake is ready, which is my childhood favorite, and I can never forget the taste of it. And believe me, this was exactly the same taste which I had in my childhood in that bakery. I can never forget that flavor of it. So wishing you all once again a very, very happy Merry Christmas, and you please have a safe Christmas celebrations with your family at home. Please stay safe. The virus is still not gone. It's still over there around us. So stay safe and be happy and save life. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. There's still lots more to come with Cooking is Fun with Firdaus. And please share this with your Chennai friends or your Tamil Nadu friends. Definitely avungalukku ellarukkume idu romba pidichirukum. So please share pannunga, like pannunga, subscribe pannunga and watch pannunga. Thank you. Stay tuned. Allah Hafiz.